Hi, my name is Lori France and I'm from Sarasota, Florida, and I'm going to be doing my presentation on the week 7 lab. And this is the lab for dissection of the sheep kidney. And this is the kidney that I actually dissected earlier today, so I've labeled it and it's ready to go to show you the presentation today. But what I'm going to do is I want to tell you why I've chosen to talk about the kidney and the urinary system. It's because I think it's the most important system in our body. It's one of those systems that we overlook frequently and we take for granted until we actually have kidney stones, a urinary tract infection, or if we have cancer. Otherwise, we just, take for granted that we go to the bathroom every day, and that's what we do. I'm going to actually start with the general overview today, and I'm going to start with the 4 different main functions of the kidney. Our first one is to remove all the different metabolic waste that we have in our system. The second thing is it also helps with maintain our blood pressure. And the third thing is it helps with the formation of our red blood cells, which is very important. And the fourth thing is to regulate the volume in our system and to maintain our pH level in our system at the same time. I'm going to give you a general overview of the urinary system. We're going to start with, the kidneys, the ureter, the bladder, and the urethra. And the kidneys are actually located in our body, retroperitoneally, and they're about the size of a bar of soap. And these actually, are blood. We have veins and blood that, work the system. It creates the urine. They go down the ureters. The ureters are about actually 10 to 12 centimeters in length, and you can actually see them peristalsis. And since I am an operating room nurse, a lot of times when we're doing surgery, what we do is we look for the ureters, we identify them, and we can see them peristalsis, we can see them move. So this way we know we're in the correct location, and we know that we're going to keep those ureters safe, and we're not going to cut them during surgery. Very important. And then we have the bladder, which is actually a huge reservoir for the urine, and it just holds all the urine until we're ready to go to the bathroom. And at that time, that's what the urethra is for, and it will actually excrete the urine. Okay, and so what I'm going to do for right now is I'm going to focus on the external gross anatomy, which is not here on my board except for the fibrous capsule, which actually, encapsulates the whole entire kidney. But you don't see on here, we have a lot of fat also that will surround each kidney to keep it protected. And also externally, you can see here, I'm going to put my mask on and my glasses, and I'm just going to show you a few things. Here, externally also, what you're going to see is we have the ureter here, we have the renal vein, and then we have the renal artery. And those are all the external anatomy of the kidney. And then there are also 3 distinct regions of the kidney. We have the cortex, the medulla, and the pelvis. And you can see them very, very well here on, you can see the renal cortex right here, which is all the lighter portion of the superficial region of the kidney. And it's kind of a little granular in appearance. And then what it actually does, it actually filtrates, and it's the ultrafiltration system of the actual kidney. Then we're going to go to the renal medulla, which is actually the inner, darker portion of the kidney, and it consists of the renal pyramids, which are located in here. You can't really see them that well. You can maybe see them in here a little bit more, but they're difficult to identify. And then here we have the renal pelvis, and this is very important because this is a funnel-shaped tube which is continuous with the ureter. So it is right here. It comes out here through the hilum. We go down. Here's the ureter, and here's our actual ureter, our sheep's ureter. And this is how the urine actually gets to the bladder if it was down here. And those are the 3 distinct regions of the kidney. I'm going to pull this down so it's easier to talk and I can actually breathe. Now I'm actually going to identify, the 11 structures that I actually did during this lab. And the first one is the ureter, which is located right here. And like I say, this is the tube that allows the urine to go to the bladder. Here's the renal vein and the renal artery. And obviously the vein is right here, and this empties the oxygenated depleted blood into the inferior vena cava. And then we have the artery, which actually supplies oxygenated blood to the interior part of the kidney here. And then we have the hilum, which is here in this little small portion here, and this is where the concave, and this is actually allows the nerves, the veins, artery, and the ureter to connect to the kidney itself. And like we said earlier, this is the renal cortex, and this is the superficial outermost portion of the kidney, and it allows for ultrafiltration. Then we have the medulla, which is here, which we talked about earlier, and this has the renal pyramids inside. And like I say, you can't really see them, but they have the collecting tubules for the urine. And then let's see, after that we have the major and the minor calculus, which is over here. And these here, this is where the urine is formed into the kidney, and it passes through the renal papilla to the apex of the minor. And these actually allow urine to pass through and continue through the pelvis into the ureter. So this is basically the structure of our sheep's kidney, and you can see earlier today, my lovely assistant, my daughter Isabel, took a picture of me dissecting my kidney. Here I am making a longitudinal midline incision to dissect the kidney, and then I actually labeled the picture of the kidney here itself, has my name, what I did, and then these are just the photographs that we actually took identifying all the different structures of the kidney. And so I hope everybody enjoyed my presentation, and thank you very much, and have a good night. Thank you.